Good afternoon, guys. How you guys doing today? Guys, today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. Something I've never done before, and I don't think I've gotten the chance to so far. Um, we are going to be doing a live race today with actual racers, not just AI drivers, real racers. So all of it's gonna happen. I might not win the race because I might not have the fastest car, but I'm definitely gonna be showing you guys some of that stuff. So as you guys can see right now, it has actually started. I'm gonna start my entry right now. I'm gonna have to do my entry soon because, like, as you guys can see, it says entry starts at at 8:45. So this is what we're going to be doing today. I can really go over some of the details about the race. I might do that actually. When it comes to practice, yeah, like a friend of mine on my PS4, he's kind of above me by a few hundredths of a second, but that's to be expected. Like I said, I might not have the fastest car for this, but second, but ooh, hello. Thank you for joining. Hope you enjoyed today's festivities. Um. So yeah. So like I said, it's gonna start at 7:45. So we're gonna do all this. So I'm just gonna really right now. I'm just kind of waiting. I'm just gonna really slowly go through the what's gonna happen right now. And yes, this is currently round one as we speak. So I'm excited for this because I've never done something like this before, so it's like a change of pace for me to really do something like this. Let me restart that properly just so you guys can see. So let me go right here. So as you guys can see, there's qualifying settings. So there's different settings for qualifier. This is the first time you're going to be doing like an actual I'm actually going to do an actual qualifying in a Gran Turismo race. So yeah, so there's gonna be tire wear, times 3 in qualifying. I guess, yeah, make it a little bit realistic. And then after that, these are the race parameters. So it is a 20 lap race, roll-in start, not the best. Thought it was gonna be a grid start. Tire wear is at 3, which is not so bad. Fuel is at 2, which is also not bad. Um, yeah, there's a few things that like I personally don't like myself. I'm not a fan of the grip because I prefer driving this game with the least amount of realistic grip, but I've driven with it before, so I can't really say I don't like it, but it's all right. And then for penalty settings, yeah, the penalty settings are obvious, really simple. These are normal penalty settings. So if you cut the pit lane line, that's a penalty. Yeah, done stuff like that before in the races. I know this as well from real life racing. You cut that pit lane line, that's a penalty. And these are the parameters I'll be driving under, which is a bit crazy to say. Yeah. Um, what kind of shocked me though was this one right here where it says corner assist is is prohibited. I was like, damn, okay, that sucks. I guess I really gotta use my brakes a little bit more and slow down a little bit more to get a little bit more cornering because I might go wide a lot. Um, and what else? And then yeah, the tires we'll be running today is mediums, intermediates, and full wets, which I still find kind of crazy. And for today's race start, we'll be running a how you say this? Today specifically, we're gonna be running on Spa for the first round, and I'm really excited for this because I've never done something like this before, so I'm extremely happy. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. So yeah, guys, stay tuned for like until like 45 minutes, and so until I can actually click enter. I'm actually gonna do a quick practice run. Now I'm on camera. I might be able to do a lap or two. So let me try to at least get a lap and a half in before I did a couple laps already, like before I started the stream. But I said let me get a couple more. Let me get at least 2 more in before the time. Cause it's already like yeah, it's already like almost 40, so might as well let me do this now. Alright, alright. I'm excited for this, man. It's been a minute. So I'm just gonna hop right into it. Run it like that. This is exciting, man. So I have until 45 to enter. So yeah, let's do it. So like I said, I'm gonna try to do at least a lap or two, and then I'm gonna enter the server for the race. And if you guys haven't noticed by now, we are racing on Spa. So I'm pretty excited for this right now. So this is gonna be fun, man. I've driven on Spa with many different cars, never this one. It doesn't feel like that crazy, to be honest with you. It feels amazing driving on Spa, honestly. Great track, great corners. One of my favorite race tracks in the world. Because it is an F1 track after all. So yeah, I like the fact that the cornering is turned off, like the settings turned off. It's kind of tricky for me to drive, but I kind of got the hang of it. Gotta brake early or brake in time so I don't go wide. This is gonna be fun. I'm excited. Guys, don't ask me how I managed to get it down to like I got it down to like 29, like 229 a while ago, like when I was doing practice otherwise, but like it kind of was hella tricky for me to run again because I'm still getting used to the car. So yeah, after this lap is gonna be the last lap, so I'm gonna run 2 laps and then head back so I can prepare for my entry for the lobby. Alright. See guys, I barely cut the track and I got a penalty. So it's a 5-second penalty, so I'm not even gonna stay on. So it's not even a 5-second penalty, it's just like 500 of a second. But just gonna slow me down a bit. But once I cross that line, that penalty is not gonna stay. Like I told you guys, I'm not really staying, so I did a 231 here. Hopefully I can drop that lower. But it is 7:45 at the moment, so I'm assuming that's practice over. Time for me to head in. So let me back out of here, and time for me to head into the server and see what's going on. I think I might get some more practice when I go in the server. I'm not 100% sure because, like I said, guys, I've never done this before. So as you guys can see, it says entry here. Deadline is in like 13 minutes. So I am heading in, and I am going to run free practice because there's like about 14 minutes until free practice is done. So I'm going to try to get a few more laps in before free practice is over. Man, there's 16 dudes on here right now racing from God knows where in the world. But I'm excited to do a race like this because it's fun. It's exciting. And I can only imagine some of the people who actually live stream that are like probably like bigger streamers than me probably are live streaming this right now, if they do. So that guys, there's about 13 yeah, there's about 13 minutes left until matchmaking, so I really gotta get my lap in here. So this is technically like free practice for me right now. I'm not in the lobby with anybody at the moment, but in about 12 minutes and counting, so I will be. Yeah, there's no rage quitting for this race. If I'm gonna be racing, I'm going all the way in. No rage quitting, racing all the way. Yo, what's up, man? Thank you for joining the live, man. What's up, Kevin? Yeah, so right now I'm running free practice. There's 11 minutes and counting until free practice is over. But I'm gonna be trying to run a few more laps to so I can get a little bit used to the track and get used to the no cornering, which is prohibited. So I gotta pick my braking points properly. So that's what's up right now. And yeah, the entry is gonna be closed at like 8 o'clock, so in about like 20 minutes or so, I believe. Or not even 20 minutes, almost 10 minutes now until it's going to be closed. Because right now we're in the matchmaking period right now, which is like giving me like time for practice. I've only done one lap, which is kind of crazy, so might as well go. Yeah, the car truly feels amazing, man. "10 minutes and counting." And by the way, I'm definitely not going to be driving like this for the real race because I don't want to screw up my first race debut by driving in cockpit and screwing up the race. So I am not going to do that. I don't mind driving in cockpit during practice or on my off time while I'm not doing a live race like this, but for the time being, I won't drive cockpit until I'm comfortable driving in cockpit. Or until I get used to certain tracks in cockpit, but I don't mind doing it here. But it's kind of fun driving in cockpit. It gives you like a different experience, like a little bit more immersion experience when you drive in Gran Turismo in cockpit mode. Feels different for sure. Even though my time's a bit slower for some reason. Yeah, I guess because of the corner that I cut earlier. I'm gonna go back into cockpit just to go through this part because I've never driven this part of the track specifically fully while being in cockpit. So wow, that was not bad at all. That was actually kind of nice. I really took my time, went around, and drove decent. Yeah, see guys, I always, in cockpit on Spa, I always go wide. And as you guys can see on the side, I have on my weather radar because there is going to be rain for this portion of the race, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I know there will be rain. Let me zoom in a little bit more on that. The rain is not that far out from the track, so got to be expected race, because when I was doing free practice earlier, I went from a dry track to a wet track, so it was interesting for sure. I'm gonna definitely try to go around one more time in the cockpit because I want to get turn one properly. Time for me to send it now. There it is. That's what I expected to happen. That's what I expected it to happen. I get into the turn, slow down too much, and then I hit the gas a little bit too fast or too hard, and the car spins. Kind of figured out what happened. So after this lap, I'm gonna do one more lap where I'm driving like this, which is my normal driving style, or driving view, I should say. And then from there, I'm gonna head back just before the time left, because it's coming up to the 4-minute mark, I meant to say. So I'm kind of a little bit nervous right now, because like every time I've never done one this big before, so like all the others I've done were more like 5 laps, and there wasn't any like tire wear or gas or losing gas. So we'll see, because this is a 20 lap race. I've done like extensive like race laps before. I've done 72 laps before, not in this game, but I've done 72 laps in F124. So I've done a significant amount of race duration before, so it's kind of fun. So like I said, one more lap is gonna cut into like the time, so we're about to hit the 3-minute mark really quick. So after this lap with maybe 2.5 minutes, I will head back to the main screen before qualifying starts, which I believe is going to start right after this practice. So. Alright, let's do it. If you guys are wondering, this is what I am driving right now. I am driving an Aston Martin. I don't remember exactly which version, but you guys are going to see it in a few seconds, and I will actually tell you guys again. But this is what I'm driving today. I'm driving an Aston Martin GT3 class for this race. I guess there's gonna be like I have like 1 minute to really, or a few seconds to really show you guys, considering I decided to take another lap. More laps for me, more practice for me, so I'll take as much as I can get. Because right after this practice is done, and I believe it's qualifying. Ooh, I went a little bit too wide. To why this I went off on the curb, so I mean I have seconds anyways, but it's okay. Let's see how many seconds I have when I cross that line. But either way, you guys are gonna see what the lobby looks like in a second anyways, because crossed the line with literally nothing left to spare. I did a 131. Yeah, so guys, this is the lobby. Where am I at? So there's another Canadian here who is in last place with a GTR that I actually have. But for the purposes of this race, I said I'm not gonna run my GTR. I'm gonna run an Austin Morton because I've been wanting to run it for a minute now. So I said I'll run it. So yeah, I am running a V12. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that because I'm gonna butcher it. So let's let it be. So they're prepping the track right now, so I'm guessing it's track racing right now. So warm up. I'm not even gonna head out of warm up because I feel like it's gonna end. I feel like the warm up ended. But I'm gonna still head out on track and see how much. 20 something seconds, bro. I'm not. Most of us are gonna head out anyways, because even though there's like. 9 seconds. Yep, warm up is done. It's race time. There it is. Qualifying. Wow. I need to get a certain amount of points to get to be on qualifying, man. 5 minutes. I've never done a race qualifying in this game before. I'm excited, man. Feels fun doing it, racing like this. I think this is one of the main reasons why I really came through this game, because I enjoy racing like this. Can I not head out yet? There it is. I'm like, how come my car's not heading out? Yeah, because I was out before. I'm like, there we go. This is my out lap, guys. So my lap after this is going to be my qualifying lap. And like I said to you guys before, these are real drivers, so the aggressiveness on track is going to be real. They're already starting to drive sporadic, as you guys can see. Bro, why is you hitting me, bro? This is not even my lap, but still. We have like 2 minutes to do like one push lap for qualifying, and this dude is already ready to send me off track, man. Look at this dude. Stupido. You sped up too much. Jesus Christ. That GTR in front of me can actually drive. If he knows how to go on this part of the track properly. I feel like every time I do races like this, my car is always slow for some reason. I don't know why. Is it because I mod my cars before I do races like this? Come on, man. Are you serious? Yeah, the guy in front of me has seriously bad internet or bad signal, bro, because, like, why does he only have, like, 2 bars? There's 40 seconds, there's 40-something seconds left, bro. This was the only lap that we had. The out lap and then this lap for qualifying. Bro, learn how to drive, man. Holy shit. Bro, I'm getting forced off this road by some of these dickhead drivers, bro. They need to learn how to drive, man. Okay, I got myself to... Wow, I'm gonna get dropped. I got dropped to 8. I was at 7, but I got dropped to 8, but it's okay. I don't mind starting 7 on the grid, man. Back to 9. I'm probably gonna get dropped again because these guys are being stupid right now. Yeah, I'm gonna get dropped to 10 because the third guy's not even in yet. Oh man, this is crazy. Yeah, the guy in the GTR, where is he? He's behind me. But this dude was being an ass, bro. So he let like 2 cars pass me. Yeah, he was being an ass for some reason. Yeah, bro, drivers in this game, like, they're disgustingly dirty drivers, man. If it's one thing I've learned, when you drive like online competitive races like this, they drive dirty as hell. I guess we're gonna be waiting in like 1 minute or so because there's another car either who didn't go out, so it's gonna wait 1 minute before this is over, and then the race is gonna start. By the way, this is round 1 of I think 5, I believe. I could be wrong. I'm gonna double check that right now and let you guys know, but this is definitely round 1. Yep, this is round 1 out of 6. The next race after this one will be on Saturday. I'm not really sure what time, but I'm definitely going to be running that as well. And obviously the races line up perfectly for me because they're on a Wednesday and on a Saturday, so that's perfect for me to stream. Okay, 4 seconds. Alright, I'm ready to go. Alright, here we go. Where did I get put? Yeah, I'm starting in 9. 20 laps. I'm excited for this, but at the same time I'm not. Because this is a really... Damn. Yep, we're doing a rolling start, so this is gonna be fun. Just double check all my assists. Yeah, the corner assist is off, but that's okay. That's not gonna bother me because I can clearly drive without it. So, there it is. Wow, this is cool. That trophy. There we go. We're doing a rolling start, so we don't start until they cross the finish line. So the race only starts when all cars are over the finish line. Damn, bro. Wow, this is awesome, bro. It's getting Nah, I like this, how this is starting. This is a race. Woo! That McLaren looks nice, bro. Oh, fellow Canadian. I like the livery on that, bro. It's clean. There I am, baby. Let's go. There I am. Woo! That was me right there, man. Woo! Let's go, baby. There we go. There we go. So yeah, guys, I'm definitely gonna talk to you guys after the race. So enjoy. As soon as I cross that starting line or that race, as soon as I cross the line and pass the checker flag, the race starts. As soon as you get around there, the race is gonna start in like 2 seconds. So enjoy, guys. I can't believe I spun on turn 1. This is ridiculous, man. I lost so much position because of it. This is actually ridiculous, bro. I'm so mad with myself right now. I can't believe I spun on turn 1. Wow, that was crazy. I gassed it a little bit too much on turn 1 after slowing down. Wow, that's crazy, man. But enjoy the race, guys. Yeah, guys, that guy in the red, the red Ford GT, bro. This guy's dirty driving so bad. Like I was defending myself, but like at the same time, like he was trying to force me off the track. Like I defended as much as I could there before he overtake me, but like shit, bro. He was driving disgusting. It is what it is, man. But so far I'm doing really great. So I'm kind of happy with how I'm doing right now. I'm in 10th position, but it's okay. It is what it is. I'm still enjoying myself doing this live race. This is my debut online race in an actual proper race. What is this Porsche in front of me doing, bro? Like, what are you doing, bro? He's gonna get a 5-second penalty, my guy. Or at least, what is you doing, bro? Like, get out the way, bro. Thank you. And that's why you don't dive bomb, ladies and gentlemen, because you're gonna go off the track. Don't dive bomb me like that. He tried to dive bomb me on my right, but then on my left, and I swerved right. Bro, you trying to force me off the track now? Like, are you serious? The other guy's like 8 seconds ahead of me, but it's okay. How are you guys enjoying the race so far? My tires are getting a little beat up because I'm doing a little bit more defending than I thought I would be doing. So my tires are definitely getting chewed up a little bit. So this is fun. Here we go again, guys. He's trying to come for me, but we have like a 1 second gap, but it seems like he's trying to close it down again. If he comes for me again, bro, I'm gonna be on heavily defense, bro. Like, seriously, heavy defense. Yeah, guys, I got my first penalty. So the number 10 car is gonna overtake me if I don't keep a steady pace. I don't know where I cut the track, but wherever I did, I really cut the track bad. Yeah, and it seems like I need to keep my power at a 1. Whoa. What just happened there? I have a 1 second penalty now because I cut the track by accident up there. I don't know what happened. I lost my rear and I went over the track. The dude right behind me is gonna pass me either way. Because you notice I'm gonna be slowing down soon, so it's a good opportunity for him to pass me. Because when this line comes here, right here I'm gonna slow down. Yeah, there it is. I slow down because I get a penalty, so I have to slow down there. So I'm back into 10th position again. That's okay. I'm try to hold on to it as much as possible. Hope you guys are enjoying. I'm officially last place because the 12th place car dropped out, so I'm officially in last place, guys, unfortunately. I've been fighting this battle for how long now, so it is what it is, man. Really? Now I got a penalty? Are you kidding me? My tires got a few more life in them, so, but I do need to pit soon because I have like 26% gas. Lap time before I pit, I can pit in 4 laps, but somebody else left the room. Yeah, somebody else left the room, so it's okay. Like I said, guys, earlier, I don't expect to win, so I'll take it, man. I'm gonna need to pit soon anyway, because if I don't pit soon, I'm gonna run out of gas. And my tire life is already kind of going down as well, so I'm gonna need to pit to change my tires. And I'm not too sure how far the weather is right now, where it is. Yeah, I have to slow down because of my track limits. I don't know where it was, probably at that turn before the pit. But what I'm gonna do, just to pit, I'm gonna pit myself to undercut this dude, because if I don't, I'm gonna end up back in 10th, so. And my tire life is already kind of like damaged already, so, and my gas is at 23, so I'm pit so I can get some fresh tires. Whew. I needed to pit. Yeah, guys, I needed to pit so I can get some fresh tires, because these mediums are chewed up right now, and I'd rather get some fresh tires, and also I need gas. I have like 23% fuel. Yeah, so yeah, I end up back in 10th position either way, because I had to pit. There was only like a 21-second gap, so he was bound to pass me. But the fueling is what's gonna slow me down. And there, I literally just see number 1 coming around the bend. Why is the fueling going so slow, bro? Jesus, this fueling is so slow. It's like, I feel like I'm about to get lapped, bro. These tires are gonna last me till the end of the lap. I don't know about the guys in front of me, but I might just end up in 10th place because I pitted. Because we have 5 laps to go. Yep, 5 more laps to go, guys. I can see the race leader for sure. What looks to be the race leader. Yeah, he's 25 seconds in front of me because of my pit. But I have a full tank of gas, and yeah, I'm gonna send it. I tried to undercut him, but I guess he undercutted me by pitting before I did, so it is what it is. Like I said, this is my race debut, so I tried my best to push as much as I can, as hard as I can, but my best finish might be 10, and I literally might get 1 point until Saturday for the next race, which is also on a track that I'm not that very comfortable with or used to driving, but I'm gonna try my best anyways. So enjoy the rest of the race, guys. So hope you guys are enjoying me driving, and yeah, so enjoy. Yeah, guys, the race leader is right behind me, and this is embarrassing. I've never been lapped like this before ever in my life. Race leader is right behind me, and is giving me a blue flag. Well, they already won. The race is done. But yeah, it was giving me a blue flag. I lost the race, came in P10. I'm 29 seconds ahead of the guy, bro. Almost 30 seconds because I pitted after him to try to undercut him, but and there, I just screwed up the end. I might get a penalty for that. I'm the last car in the grid, so it sucks to be me right now. The top three on the podium is already gone. The race is already done for them. Probably watching the rest of his drive, so. 7th is there, and then obviously 6 is gonna be there soon. 8 and 9 are there, so. I'm not gonna lie, this happens to be one of my worst drives ever, but like I said, guys, I wasn't gonna win today. I don't know why my car is not fast, and there. It ended before I even crossed the race line, which is crazy. I came in 10th place. I tried my best, guys. I really did try my best. Yeah, I tried my best. How much points did I get? No, that's not what I want. How much points did I get? I came in 10, so I got 9 points. Okay, I'll take 9 points. I thought it was gonna be less, but okay, I'll take it. But it was what it was, man. I'm a bit disappointed in myself, but it is okay. At least I finished the race and I didn't DNF, but I'm truly happy with that. So that was really interesting. So, but I'm happy I did not DNF and I didn't leave the race. But yeah, so that was race 1. I need to understand a little bit more pit strategy, tire strategy, and from what I noticed, the tires are like literally mediums and mediums and intermediates. So I can do it again, but I'm not gonna race again because it's late. But that was very interesting. So first race is basically done. Next race is another GT3, different track. On Saturday, so yeah. Is it gonna show me the points? Regional, not gonna show me anything either. Yeah, it's not really gonna show me what I want, but it's okay. Yeah, I tried my best. So that was the first race today. You know, I really pushed myself as much as I could there. Let me see. Is that really gonna show me what I want? Yeah, not even gonna show me the ranking. How do I do this? Go back. Yeah, it's not gonna show me anything. This sucks. I'm on GT3. Regional ranking, nothing. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, and I can't even change my constructor who I want to drive for because it's too late for that. Yeah. I'm a bit disappointed that like I said, I didn't win, but that's okay. I tried. Whoa. Happened, said the broadcast got cut out, but I was still on stream. Said the broadcast got cut out. For some reason, I don't know what just happened, but yeah, so that was today's race. There's also these races as well, the daily races as well. There's these ones already. I tried running Interlagos and it did not go so good, but I'm gonna definitely try to get better at these races as much as I can, man. But tonight was a learning curve. I finished in the top 10. I have 9 points, so I'm kind of happy with those 9 points. Better than what I expected, so I'll take it. And yeah. Yeah, thanks guys for joining tonight, and I really appreciate you guys. And I'm definitely gonna try to figure out a way to make this car faster in any way possible. So yeah, that was pretty fun though. It was 20 laps. It got hot. It got hot for sure, and running 20 laps is kind of fun. It's really, it really, you really feel the endurance of the after like 20 laps, or when you head into 20 laps. So yeah, guys, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Thank you for leaving a like, and for those who comment, thank you for joining. And special hello to the first person to say hello. I really appreciate you, big support, and also um, all three of you guys who commented and said hello. I really appreciate you guys all the time. Much love. Um, yeah. With that being said, guys, yeah, stay tuned for Saturday for the next race at a different racetrack with the same car. So within that time, I'm gonna try my best to figure out how to make it faster if possible. And yeah, so thank you guys, and have a good night, and have a good evening, and peace out, guys.